Good evening, everyone. This is James coming to you from Dividend Stock Talk, where we talk about dividend stocks and investing in dividend stocks for weekly and monthly cash flow. Because, hey, let's face it, everyone has bills that come due every week, every month. They never stop. So why should our investing be, on an annual basis? Why do we invest? Or why do other people invest, or society as a whole? Why is it drilled into your head for annual returns? Why? Why can't it be weekly returns, monthly returns? Why? Why? Anyway, it always boggled my mind. I mean, you work hard every week. You put in, 8 hours a day. Some people put in less. Some people put in more. Lately I've been putting in, 12, 14, 16-hour days. I'm thinking, what for? I get up in the morning, drive to work, and I get home and it's already dark. I got home at 9 o'clock tonight. That's nuts. I left the house at 7:30 in the morning, and I didn't get home until 9 p.m. at night. Don't get me wrong, it's okay once in a while, but hey, I'm no spring chicken anymore. I don't want to do that kind of stuff anymore. I want to do what I want to do. I do. If I want to watch the rain, I'll watch the rain. If I watch the grass grow, I'll watch the grass grow, because that's what makes me happy. That's why we're doing this. We're investing for cash flow, so that cash flow allows us to pay our monthly obligations, and it lets us to do whatever we want to do. Well, at least that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it so, I tell people you can do it in less than 10 minutes a day. Great, if that's all you got to do. But I do more than that, because I am teaching people how to do it. So although if I just did my own personal finances, yeah, I could do it in less than 10 minutes a day. But what I'm finding is I enjoy sharing and I enjoy helping people. I enjoy it when people write me emails and say, hey, great, the money I made this week or this month was allowing me to take a couple of extra weeks off and go visit my friend here. I'll go visit my friend there. Or I have this one client, or one lady, I've been helping her out. She says the money that she's making allows her to spend more time with her grandchildren and allows her to travel more to see them. And I think that's wonderful. Okay, it makes me happy that I can help out in a manner that makes her happy. It makes me happy to make other people happy. That's all there is to it. Okay. That being said, today is Saturday. Well, if you really want to get technical, it is Sunday. But to me, I haven't been to bed yet. I haven't woke up yet. So it's still Saturday night, early Sunday morning, but late Saturday night. You wake up in the morning, it's the day. You go to bed, it's night, and you wake up, it's the next day. When I wake up, it'll be Sunday. Right now, even though it's chronologically Sunday, to me it's not really Sunday until I go to bed, and then I wake up. Okay, so today's Saturday, and options expired today. Anyway, that all being said, let's jump on and find out what happened yesterday in the market. Okay, because that's what we're looking at. All right, we had Colgate-Palmolive. It was the only one we had. We finally got rid of it. We made $715, an extra $715. So let's take a look at our count position. CL, Colgate-Palmolive. So the way that it looks, it would appear, it would appear that I lost $1,900. But what the funny thing is this profit and loss statement here, I'm not 100% sure if this number accurately describes what we've done. Because does it take into consideration the dividends that we collected off of Colgate-Palmolive? Does it take into consideration the premiums that we took in when we sold covered calls? I honestly don't know. And here's another thought. What if we buy Colgate-Palmolive again? Trade and make a profit again on that. Will that offset this number? That is something I should try. Okay, so I got a big fat chunk of change to play with now. So I think I might do that. I think I might buy some Colgate-Palmolive and see if I can get rid of those negatives. That ought to be fun. And I think for the fourth quarter, I'll concentrate on these. You know what? Sunday, tomorrow, why don't we discuss what we're going to do on Monday, and also discuss some of these losing trades that we made over, during the year, and see if we can turn these losers into winners. Find out when they pay out their next dividend, check out the charting, check out the option chains, and see if we can turn around and make some of these losers into winners. The only way we're going to be able to do that is to take these all and find out exactly when they are. Never fails. I turn on the video camera and I start yawning, and I'm not even tired. What is it? Is that psychosomatic? I honestly don't know. For those of you who don't know what psychosomatic means, is it all in my head? Is it triggered? Turn the camera on, automatically yawn. That's like the theory of Pavlov's dogs. You ring a bell and the dogs salivate and they're getting ready to eat. It could be. I don't know. So let's see if we can change it up a little bit and try not yawning, getting tired while I'm online. Okay, so with that being said, my new catchphrase, with that being said, all right, we are going to slowly look at all of these and see if we can turn these around. Goldman Sachs, GS, I got 3,900. I don't know how much of a change we can make on those, but you know what I think I'm going to do? Before I do that, I think I'm going to create a spreadsheet, bring all these into the spreadsheet, and see if I can change some of those numbers. Print, export to file. All right, so I can export all this into a file, put it into a spreadsheet, and then fix some of those losing trades. That might be exciting. Fixing some losing trades. So the end of the year, I don't have azar. Okay, fun of it. Let's check them out. Start at the beginning. GS. Where is GS? Goldman Sachs. Let's see what they're doing. All right, so Goldman Sachs starts out at 169. Within a month, she drops down to 158, which is the low of the year. And then from 158, get this, from 158 in October, the end of October, the last quarter, the last week of October, she's at 158. And where is she there? Let's open this up a little bit. Right here. Right to there. What happened? Now, remember I told you a while back, if you've been watching some of my videos, you'll might remember some of the stuff I've said a while ago and see if some of it makes sense. If you look at this chart here, I highlight this one little section. Why did I do that? Because I've told you many times, I'm pretty sure I've said many times, may not have told you particularly, but I've said many times that there are a few key dates that that almost every stock reacts to. Okay, the crash of '29, almost everything reacted to that. The dot-com bubble burst in the early 2000s. The financial crisis in 2008, 2009, and now the most recent date that stands out. Oh, there's also September 11th, 2001. 9/11. Everyone talks about 9/11, 9/11. That date is synonymous with, in the stock market also, because something happened with everything that day. Okay, so the most recent date that has altered a huge amount of stock is the 2016 presidential election. Okay, the election was November 8th. Okay? November 7th was a Monday. November 8th was a Tuesday. Okay, it just so happened on November 8th this year, the stock closed, Goldman Sachs closed at 181.92. Donald Trump gets elected as president. What happens the very next day? She gaps up to 184. From there, from 184, within a week, she's at 210. That's 26 points. $26. Okay, you think she should have more? Well, a couple more weeks. Now she's trading at 239. Okay, so this stock moves from 180 to 47 cents. She jumps from 180 within a few weeks all the way up to 244. That is 65 points, which is almost 60%. No, it's 30%, 33%. Which, if you think about it, it's not bad. Okay, so this is what GS is now. Goldman Sachs is right here. Okay, she starts out the year at 171, finds a low of the year at 158, and then I jumped in and I bought a bunch of those. Okay, she jumps a couple of pedals, and all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, she's at 238. So that's 38 and 179. Wow. Okay, well, anyway, that's a nice big drop from a nice jump from 178. 1 to 238. What were we? 179 to 243 is 50. Yeah, so she traded sideways in the 217 area. Okay, so this is where GS is now at the moment. Okay, she goes up, trades back, up, trades back, up, trades back, up. So trades back right there. Okay. All right, so Goldman Sachs is at 217. Let's find out what the stock market looks like. Seasonality. Common price. Yeah. Lovely view. Wow, what was that all about? No questions. Lovely. Keep on going. Okay, so we're going to jump in and we're going to see if we can correct some of these. So Goldman Sachs closed at 217. Let's see what the seasonality looks like. Let's see the seasonality on this one. Okay, doesn't look very favorable. Actually, she has about a week or so to go up. That might be a good thing. So let's see what GS is doing for money-wise. GS. 217. 215. 217 and a half. All right, so we want to go with a 210, 212, 215. That one right there. Okay. That can't be right. Oh yeah, okay, that one, no, don't want that one. Okay, see, by choosing this one here, the 215, 217 and a half, she's not at 217 and a half, which means the only way you're gonna make money with this one is the stock has to go up. Does that make me a happy camper? Hell no. Okay, this one doesn't look too bad. You're paying $1.82 for $2.50. I can even change this. To $1.10. Why would I do that? See, it's $1.10 profit. Okay, these numbers just don't look quite right. Okay, 215.50 over to 215, which means the stock has to stay above 215. And what is that going to give us? 680 off of 1800, so that's over 30. It's close to 30%. That's over 30% return. Okay, so we get a 30% return here, making 680. Buying power effect 1820, 1836. That's a nice return I'm making. Alright, that's about all I'm going to be able to do at the moment. Alright. Alright. We're going to go over this more tomorrow. But that was just a quick sample of how we're going to check that out. Let's go back to monitor. All right, we just did Goldman Sachs. So let's do one more. CBI. Didn't they get Chicago? Yeah, Chicago Bridge and Iron Works. CBI. All right, we can do 1 week on the upswing. Okay, so let's look at CBI. CBI. It's at $14. Let's take a look at the regular. Let's take a look at the regular chart, see what that looks like before we actually make this trade. Okay, some things I like about this chart, some things I don't. She's been trading sideways for about 8-9 months in the 29 area. And for some strange reason, she goes from 29 she goes from 29, makes a low of the, well, makes a low of that quarter, 1330, jumps back up to hit high of 22.21, flounders around for about almost 2 months, a month and a half, and all of a sudden she's dropping to a new low. A new low right there at 9:45. Okay, she's been an upswing for the last couple of weeks at 14.14. So the one that looks good for us here is the 13.5, 14, and is a nice number too, 35 cents. So let's buy those. I want to buy 50 of these because they're inexpensive. All right, it's gonna give us $1,500, but we're gonna put up 1,800. That's about 65% return. Not bad. Off we go. All right. That is enough for now. I am going to be checking out because I am getting tired. Had a long day. All right. Let's check, see if we have any questions before I'm out of here. No questions. Come on, guys. You gotta hit me up with some kind of questions. Challenge me here. Give me something to ponder about, something to think about. Something that says, hey, I want to see what you actually know. Why not? Take a shot. Hit me with your best shot. All right, the last question I got, like I said yesterday, was how much do I need to get started? You can start out with anything. It all depends what your goals are. Now, this is not a short-term get-rich-quick strategy. This is long-term. You buy it, you hold on to the stock. You buy the stock as if you buy the stock as if you are going to hold on to it forever. Okay? That's what you go in at. Okay, you don't buy anything unless you're okay. Say, hey, look, great. MOS, was that Mosaic? I like the Mosaic company. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to hold it for the rest of life, hand it down to my children, hand it down to my grandchildren. Great. That's the philosophy you go in at. All right? But what I'm telling you is, I'm not telling you, I'm just suggesting, just for like giggles, shits and giggles. Look at this. You buy the Mosaic, collect the 15 cents, and then you know what? Next week, let's take a look at, here we go, right here. Love Johnson & Johnson. Let's get those. Why not? Okay? Collect the 84 cents from Johnson & Johnson. Okay? Week after that, just for the fun of it, Qualcomm. Buy them. You don't like Qualcomm? Go the next day. Buy ABX. What's ABX? Barrick Gold Corp. No, I don't want Barrick Gold Company. They're only offering 3 cents. No. Don't want to bother with that one. Oh, AGNC. There you go. AGNC Investment Corporation. They're offering 18 cents. Great. Lovely company. Jump in. Grab the dividend. Thank you very much. Next week. What week are we at now? Okay, next week. Look at that. We're into September. We already did those. September, we did Mosaic. Next week. Hog, right there. Harley Davidson. Great companies, been around for over 100 years. Why not? Let's buy it. 36 cents. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next company. Okay, the following week. Bed Bath & Beyond. Come on, you seen them on TV? Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, no, sorry. Bed Bath & Beyond is BBBY. BBY is Best Buy. You've heard of Best Buy. Great, you don't like Best Buy? Here's one you heard of. They've been around for over 100 years also. Tiffany & Company. You don't like Tiffany & Company? Fine. Las Vegas Sands Corporation. How can you go wrong there? Buy it, grab the dividend. It's not a lot of money. 73 cents. Big deal. You buy it, collect that 73 cents per share. If you get 100 shares, that's $730. Right? 10 shares is $7. 10 shares is $7. 100 shares is $73. 700 shares would be $490. Whatever. Collect it, add it. That's every week. And then it gets compounded. What week is this? 20. We get the 20th. And then you go to the next week. What do we have? What is this? MDLZ. Mondelez International Incorporated. Never heard of them. Do you research? You don't know it? Right here. More on MDLZ. You get the fundamentals. You check out the fundamentals of the company. There you go. This is what analysis is saying. Okay? The research team, reduce it. CFRA. They updated their suggestion. Look at that. That looks like a pretty good stock buy. Credit Suisse. Oh, they're outperforming. Wonderful. Ford Equity Research. Buy. The Street. Buy. Market Edge. Avoid. Now, why is Market Edge saying to avoid them? Don't know. You don't like it? Don't buy it. Check out more information right here. The company manufactures and markets snack food, beverage products for consumers. Snack food is a huge industry. Do more research. You like the company? Do more research. You like it? Buy it. Hold on to it. Then trade it. Collect a dividend. Get on to the next company. There are literally thousands upon thousands of companies. Now, the ones you're looking at are only the ones that have weekly options. So let me just quickly go like this. Click air. Come on. Clear filter. Now look at what we got. We got 5 Monday there. We got 4 Monday. Tuesday. What is that? 6. Here you go. September 28th. 97 companies. 97 are offering a dividend. Okay, some of them have weekly options. Some have monthly options. Some of them have no options. Go in, do the research. Look here. Chubb. Chubb Corporation used to be, get this, used to be a dividend king. They've increased their dividend payments for over 50 years. 50 years increasing dividends. Then all of a sudden they stopped doing it. Why would you do that? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's a great company. They've been around for a long time. Anyway, no questions. So I am going to be out of here, checking out, and going to catch you guys tomorrow when we talk about more stuff. So catch you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Sleep tight. People in Florida, hold on tight for that nice little hurricane. So that being said, have a great night.